how is statistical sampling useful in addressing commonality and typicality issues? Statistical sampling, the usefulness in addressing commonality and typicality issues.
Yeah, this is John Farr. I think of them as being different topics, but definitely related. When I think of statistical sampling, I think of it being used in a case where it's just not. First of all, statistical sampling is useful in a case where it's just not practical to gather the entire population. So when I was talking about observation studies, obviously we're not going to be filming things that happen, in the past. So we're going to have to sample things that are going on in the present day. So we're going to miss things that took place in the past, and we're going to have a smaller set of people because we won't be able to cover everybody who's in the class potentially. But then I think once you have what you believe to be a statistically sound, a scientifically sound sample, then I think that you can go on from that and look at some of these, look at commonality and typicality in some of the ways that we did in the slides. So, for example, in commonality, a simple graphical representation, like I was showing earlier, for the amount of time spent on various activities, bringing in named plaintiffs into the graph to look at typicality, looking at all kinds of different statistical measures. To see whether the named plaintiffs are representative of the class and of the entire population, that kind of thing. So, I mean, they're definitely related issues because they're both quantitative issues. But yeah, I think that they can definitely be looked at in conjunction with each other.
Yeah, and I think, and this is Edward, I think one of the other important issues is that if statistical sampling is done properly, it not only allows both sides to sort of back up their legal arguments with some valid data, it provides an agreed upon process, because it's not, a lot of the statistical sampling that's done in litigation is not really very sophisticated in terms of the statistics itself. It's a well-documented process, it's well understood by both sides, and moreover it can provide a level of certainty, because any statistical sampling can also provide sort of the parameters of what do we call it? Certainty is a good term. How certain we are about the outcomes that we're sampling, and so it lends a little bit of objectivity to the process.